My name is Dominic Craddock. Before I start, I'd like to thank the Council, Councillor Eddie Lavery, for inviting me to this petition hearing. I would also like to point out that what I'm about to present is very brief. Throughout the presentation, I will refer to the Rural Activities Centre as the Rural Activities Centre or the Centre. I would like to begin by stating that it is extremely concerning that prior to the proposed closure announcement of the centre, there was no public consultation. Therefore, the Council has not fulfilled its statutory and legal obligations. According to the Local Government Association, it is best practice that there is an 8 to 12 week consultation process. Although it was not public, although the Council did conduct a 4-week the Council did conduct a 4-week consultation for charging for green waste collection in March 2025. In terms of the centre's closure, the Council proposed an article entitled "Council Announces Plan to Improve Horticultural Social Care Service." This article stated that the Civic Centre campus will offer a rich and varied learning and development. This is disingenuous to the centre and is wholly misleading. Over 40 years, the Rural Activity Garden Centre's 2-acre site has been lovingly created and tended. It includes a wooded area, ponds, topiary, a vegetable garden and fruit trees, ornamental planting and a woodcraft workshop, beehives, polytunnels and a garden centre. The centre's environment in terms of learning and development could not be more enriching. The centre also provides a unique opportunity for local schools, Uxbridge College and other groups to use the centre's facilities. In terms of the Council's new proposal at the Civic Centre, only 8 of the 34 people with additional needs will have provision, leaving 26 without any. There is no comparison with the current provision at the Rural Activities Garden Centre. The Rural Activities Garden Centre has been falsely presented by the Council as a commercial garden centre. The Council describes the centre as unable to compete. The Council describes the centre as unable to compete with other garden centres, yet the centre is not set up to operate as such. The centre's remit was for it to be run as a social enterprise and not as a commercial business. The centre operates for a social and environmental purpose to support and care for people with additional needs. Over the years, the centre has faced obstacles and concerns in relation to its funding. The cafe at the centre, which was run by Hillingdon Autistic Care and Support, had its funding withdrawn by the Council without any explanation. As early as April 2010, there were concerns raised over the centre's funding. In a letter from the Council stated that plans were being developed to secure a firm financial foundation for the centre. Grants were applied for by the centre, but it was told to withdraw these. A post was to be created for someone to run and oversee paid courses, but this never materialised. In the past, when the Council was approached about funding, it was met with a wall of silence. More recently, it is rumoured that Hillingdon Council have approached Buckinghamshire County Council to buy 5 acres of greenbelt land it owns at the back of the centre. If the centre was to close, and should Buckinghamshire County Council sell the 5-acre greenbelt land, the Hillingdon Council would own 7 acres. It is rumoured that it is the intention of the Council to use the land for temporary housing for migrants. To conclude, the lack of public consultation did not occur because the Council would be fully aware what the public reaction would be to its closure. Furthermore, the lack of engagement and transparency by the Council in relation to the centre's variety of alternative funding streams is highly questionable. Finally, I would request that the London Borough of Hillingdon grant a minimum 18-month period of grace for the centre to create a social enterprise business plan. I've also been contacted this morning by Councillor Sadil Punja, I hope I've pronounced that correctly, stating that we need an independent public consultation.
Would you wind up for me, please?
With a qualities impact assessment and a feasibility assessment scoping on alternative options. The Council call it a horticultural social care facility, and that in regard it has been used as an integral part of social care learning as part of the Cllr Act 2014.
Could we? Thank you.